Good evening, everyone. This is Robert. RJO Network presents another exciting edition of Inside Pitch. The 2016 season is on the air. Today's date is May 21st, 2016. We are at Great American Ballpark for a game between the Seattle Mariners and the Cincinnati Reds. Tonight, we begin the second schedule block. Once again, all 30 teams in the 2016 season will be shown. The Mariners come into this game with a record of 22-19, very much in the hunt in the American League West. The Reds, unfortunately, a record of 15-27, and right now it is not looking good for them at the present time in the National League Central. We have an interleague game tonight, so this should be a good way to start off the second block of schedules. The Mariners and the Reds, not a bad matchup, I think. So we should have, hopefully we have a good game tonight. Jeremy Brooks and Clee baseball fan join. Oh, come on. Did I just lose the chat again here? Hold on 1 second here, guys. Hold on a second. Oh, okay, I got you. Okay, good. All right. So Clee baseball fan and Jeremy Brooks now here join us at Great American Ballpark. The Mariners historically won this game 4-0. They had 6 hits and no errors. The Reds had 4 hits and 1 error. So hopefully we have a good matchup tonight as we now begin the second scheduled block of the 2016 season. And you had some stormy in Toronto there, huh, Jeremy? Well, you be careful there, bro. Just be careful. We don't want nobody getting hurt tonight, at least not watching any baseball here. Frank Rosenk and Doug Hunt join us here at the ballpark of Great Americans. Let's take a look at the starting pitcher. Starting pitcher for the Cincinnati Reds tonight is John Lamb. Don't know much about him. I guess he's a sacrificial lamb because he had a rough year. 1 win, 7 losses, a 6.43 ERA. 58 strikeouts and 31 walks in 16. He got the call for the Reds tonight. So the fans here at Great American, there are still some here rooting on their Reds, as they should. Their season's not over by any means, but right now, 12 games under 500 doesn't look good. And now they got to take on a Mariners team that actually is playing pretty good baseball. Let's get right to it. Let's go to the top of the first. Leading off for the Mariners will be the shortstop, Ketel Marte, 259 average, a homer, and 33 RBIs in 16. We're going to use red, white, and red dice. Reds are the home team, so everyone is set and ready. Let's play some interleague baseball in 2016. Lamb, 2-3, strikeout 12, and he's going to get it. Marte, Great American adds 1 to strikeouts, 2 to walks. He's an 11, but plus 1 makes him a 12. And he'll strike out Marte, and that is the first out. First strikeout for Lamb. Good start for him. And the next batter will be the third baseman, Kyle Seager, 278 average, 30 homers, 99 RBIs. So Seager at the plate here, 1 out. Lamb with the pitch. Lamb, 4-4, strikeout 16. That's going to be high. Seager, 4-4. It's a ground ball to short. That'll get taken care of by DeJesus. They'll toss it over for out number 2. 2 down. And now the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He is not going into the Hall of Fame, unfortunately, but he is going to be in the Hall of Very Good. 298 average, 39 homers, 103 RBIs for the M's in 16. Lamb will go ahead and pitch. Lamb, 3-1, strikeout 6, and what a great way to start for Lamb, as he'll get a second strikeout, and he will get Cano, and that's a 1-2-3 inning for Lamb. We will go to the bottom of the first. For those of you who are watching, my chat is going in and out. For some reason, my chat is being disconnected and then reconnected. My internet is good for now. So, and I have nothing. There it goes again. So I have a funny feeling my chat is going in and out. I don't know why, but I guess it's got to probably be Comcast. But my internet right now is active, so you may be going back and forth here in the chat. So this, hopefully I just don't lose you. If you can't chat, you can't chat, but hopefully you can at least watch the game. We go to the bottom of the first. Starting pitcher for the Seattle Mariners, King Felix Hernandez. 11 wins, 8 losses, a 3.82 ERA. Hernandez gets the call for the M's. A lot of people think he still has a shot for the Hall of Fame. I don't think so. I don't think he has I think Hernandez is very close, but I don't know if he gets in there. I just don't think so. Philip Reynolds joins us here at Great American Ballpark. And no, Griffey Jr. was already done from the Reds. He was, in 2016, he is not on the roster, if that's what you're wondering. I think he retired a couple of years earlier. Leading off for the Reds will be center fielder Billy Hamilton. This guy's fast. 260 average, 3 homers, 17 RBIs. Hernandez will go ahead and pitch. Hernandez, 3-3. That is a blank. Hamilton, 6-3, and it's a base hit to right field. Hamilton leads off with a single, and he'll go to first. A nice start for him. And now we will see Tyler Holt. He is in right field for this game. A 235 average, no homers, and 13 RBIs in 16. Hamilton is a definite stealing threat with 58 stolen bases. And that 18, though, is keeping him where he is. Hernandez with the pitch. King Felix, 1-4, strikeout 15. That will be high. Holt, 3-6, and that's a ground ball to short. 2-2-3. Second base, Pivot Cano, +1 is a 4, and that is a 3, and he will ground out into the 6-4-3 double play. 2 down. So a 6-4-3 double play hit into by Holt. 2 outs. And now the first baseman, Joey Votto. Like I said, do you put Joey Votto in the Hall of Fame? He's got the numbers. I don't. If he gets in, it will not be on his first ballot. But does he get in? It could be very close for him. But yeah, he is one of the better Reds players in the modern history of the Reds. It's going to be close for him. He had a heck of a year, though, in 16. 326 average, 29 bombs, 97 RBIs that year. Dwayne Martz joins us here at Great American Ballpark. As I said, unfortunately, the chat is going in and out. I don't know why. Hernandez with the pitch. Hernandez, 2-5, strikeout 11, and that's going to be high. Votto, a 4-6, and he popped it up to second base. And Cano is going to get there and make the play and retire the side. No runs and a hit. After 1, there is no score. I don't know why my chat is not working tonight. I don't know why it's doing that. I wonder if the chat. I wonder if me being monetized is causing that issue. I wonder if that is the problem. I don't know. I never had that issue before, but it started when maybe I turned off the monetization. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm not looking for any money. Let's go to the top of the second. Let's go to Are you being bad girls and boys in chats? No, it's just the chat keeps on going in and out. I kept on getting disconnected, then successfully reconnected. My internet is on, so I know that. I can see from behind me. So if I keep on losing you guys, at least you can at least watch the game. Top of the second, leading off for the Mariners will be the right fielder, Nelson Cruz. 287 average, 43 home runs. He had a heck of a year at the plate, 105 RBIs in 16. Gremlins has got to be. I agree with Hunt. It's got to be Gremlins. Lamb, 6'2", strikeout 13. That's just going to miss. Cruz, 5'1", and that's a ground ball to second. Phillips will take care of it for the out. 1 down, and here comes the first baseman, Dae-Ho Lee. 253 average, 14 homers, 49 RBIs in 16. Lamb with the pitch. 1-6, that's at the park. Great American. 4-1, that's a home run to the pull side against the lefty. Lee needs a 12. That's a 3, and that is a goner. Kaboom! That ball is high, and that ball is hit deep to left. And all Adam Duvall can do is watch it get out of here. Home run, Dae-Ho Lee. First hit of the game for the Mariners and the first runs of the game, and the Mariners jump out to a 1-0 lead on a bomb by Dae-Ho Lee. Sent that right over the left field fence, and they will take a 1-0 lead here on the top of the second. Next batter will be the catcher, Chris Iannetta, 210 average, 7 homers, 25 RBIs. Lamb with the pitch. Lamb, 6'4". That's going to be a single right past the pitcher and into the outfield. Iannetta will get to first. So after having a good inning, a good first inning for Lamb, he gives up a home run, and now a single right past the pitcher. So runner on first, infield double play. And next up will be Franklin Gutierrez. He is in left field tonight. 246 average, 14 homers, 39 RBIs. Great American Ballpark did not have as many home runs as it usually gives up in 2016. Only 165. To me, that makes this a neutral park that favors hitters a little bit. But I'm going to say it's a neutral hitter's park. Strategy roll. Iannetta stays put. Lamb, 1-2 against a righty. Home run result. Gutierrez needs a 14. The 18 is too high. Gutierrez, 3-2. He hits a deep fly ball to center field. Hamilton is going to get there and make the catch for out number 2. And Gutierrez can't believe he didn't hit that one out. That should have been a home run by Gutierrez, but he just gets under it. And now the center fielder, Leonis Martin, 247 average, 15 homers, 47 RBIs. But now 2 outs in the top of the second. Strategy, Iannetta not going anywhere. Lamb, 4-2. Walk plus ball 4 easily on a 6. And now runners at first and second for the M's. First walk given up by Lamb. And that'll bring up the pitcher, Felix Hernandez. We are at the National League Park, so the pitchers are batting. Hernandez does not have his own batter card, so we will use the Seattle pitcher's card. That card has an 083 average and no RBIs or homers. Strategy roll, nothing on the 14. Lamb, 1-4. That is a blank. Hernandez, 2-1, and he grounds it to third base, handled easily by Suarez, and he is going to tag the bat. Actually, no, he's going to throw to first to get Hernandez, and that will retire the side. 1 run on 2 hits and a walk. A solo bomb by Dae-Ho Lee. And we go to the bottom of the second with the M's leading 1-0. King Felix back on the mound. And next batter is the second baseman, Brandon Phillips for the Reds. He, 291 average, 11 homers, 64 RBIs. That's a fine year. Hernandez, King Felix, 2-4. That's a possible error. Phillips, 3-2. That's popped up to short. Getting over there is Marte. His error rating is an 11. That's a 12. He'll put it away, 1 out. Marte almost fumbles it out of it, but he will hold on to it. Next batter will be the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. 248 average, 21 homers, 70 RBIs in 16. Hernandez, 4-3. That is a blank. Suarez, 3-2. Ground ball to third, and Seager will get that one. And he will throw it over for out number 2. And now we'll see the left fielder, Adam Duvall, a 241 average, 33 homers, 103 RBIs. This Reds ball club can hit the ball out. Hernandez will go ahead and pitch. Hernandez, 2-6, error on a grounder. Duvall, 5-4, that's popped out to short. Getting over there will be Marte, and he will take care of it as he gets two pop-outs and retires a side. 1-2-3 go the Reds. 1-0 M's after 2. Top of the third inning coming up. Leading off for the M's will be Ketel Marte. He is 0 for 1. Lamb, he'll go ahead and pitch. John Leg of Lamb. 6-6, range play at the park. Great American. 6-5, that's a fly ball to center field. That's hit to Hamilton. Hamilton was excellent. His range is a 5, that's a 2, makes the catch, 1 out. Pretty easy there. Billy Hamilton, a modern day Gary Maddox, maybe? I don't know. Here's Seager. Seager 0 for 1. Lamb sets up with the pitch. Lamb, 6-6, range play at the park. Great American, 4-4, ground ball to first this time. It's hit to Votto. His range is a 3. That's a 1. Nice play by Votto. Lamb comes over there. Votto will toss it over to him, and that is out number 2. Nice play by Joey Votto to prevent a hit. And now here's Cano. Cano is 0 for 1. Lamb, he'll go ahead, set it up, and deal. Lamb, 5-6, strikeout 6, and he got Cano. Struck him out again. And that is the 3rd strikeout for Lamb. And he does a good job. 1, 2, 3, go the M's. We'll go to the bottom of the 3rd. The Mariners historically shut out the Reds in this game. And we'll see what happens as we move forward in the ball game. Leading off for the Reds will be Ivan De Jesus, the shortstop, 253 average, a homer, and 20 RBIs. King Felix with the pitch. King Felix, 2-2, hit by pitch. That's 16, just missed. De Jesus, 5-2, it's a fly out to center, and Martin will get to it and put it away. Next up is the catcher, Tucker Barnhart, 257 average, 7 homers, 52 RBIs for the Reds in 16. Hernandez, 4-1, strikeout 9, and that's just going to miss. Barnhart, 3-1, fly out to center, and once again, Martin will get to it, 2 away. And now coming up to bat will be the pitcher, John Lamb, an 050 average, 050, didn't really do much there. Hernandez, he'll go ahead and pitch. Hernandez, 2-5, strikeout 17, gets him easily, and that is the first strikeout for King Felix. And 1, 2, 3, go the Reds. 1-0 in favor of the M's after 3. For those of you that are staying with me tonight due to chat issues, I thank you very much. And if not, if you can't chat, I do apologize. But hopefully you can still watch the game. Don't know what the problem is, but suddenly this chat being connected and disconnected is an issue. I don't know what it is. We go to the top of the 4th. Lamb will stay out there. Leading off for the M's will be Nelson Cruz, and he is 0 for 1. Lamb, John Leg of Lamb, 2-1. Home run result. Cruz against the 20, against the lefty needs a 20. Well, that's perfectly clear out of here, although that is a 19, but it's still going to clear the fence. Kaboom! High, deep, and gone. Home run for Nelson Cruz. And that went over the right field wall. Stadium groans. Nelson Cruz goes ahead and blasts one over the right field wall. Cleared it maybe by about 6 or 7 feet, but it's out of there. It's 2-0 Mariners. As John Lamb went ahead and pitched him a meatball, and he turned that into lasagna. Here's Lee. Lee had a home run his first time up. Now 2-0 in favor of the M's. Lamb, 5-5, strikeout 15. That's going to miss. Lee, 1-1, ground ball to the pitcher. Lamb will take care of it and toss it over. And that is out number 1. Next up is Iannetta, and he got a base hit his first time up. Lamb with the pitch. Lamb, 4-6, strikeout. The 18 is high. Iannetta, 4-6, fly ball hit the center. Hamilton will track that down with no problem, 2 away. And now Gutierrez. Gutierrez is 0 for 1. Lamb, they'll go ahead and pitch. Lamb, 5-3, possible error. Gutierrez, 4-6 against the lefty. That is not going to be an error. It's hit the third. That ball is picked up by Suarez. Gutierrez not that fast. His base running rating is a 2. Suarez picks it up, throws to first. Not in time. Gutierrez will beat it out on an infield single. Gutierrez will get his first hit of the game. Suarez just a little slow on the uptake there. And the batter now is Martin. I can see the chat. I can see the chat. What you're chatting, I do see it. So don't worry. I do see the chat. I just don't. It's just going in and out. I don't know why. It's just going in and out. Here's Martin. Strategy roll. And nothing on the 18. Gutierrez will stay put. Lamb, they'll go ahead and pitch. Lamb, 6-6. Range play at the park. Great American, 5-5. That's a home run to center field. Against the lefty, Martin needs a 9. That's a 6. The range play won't matter. Kaboom! That ball is hit pretty high. That ball is hit pretty deep. And that ball is hit pretty gone. Home run, Leonis. Martin and the Mariners are blowing it open now. Stadium groans. Lamb goes ahead. Lamb, that was not a bad pitch by Lamb. Martin just powered that one out of here. Out of Great American. It's 4-0 Mariners. They've already reached the historical score of the game here in the 4th. So now 4-0 M's. And that'll bring up Hernandez using the Seattle pitcher's card. Lamb, 2-6, wild pitch, ball 1. Do it again, 6-4. And that's a base hit right past the pitcher. It's a single right past him, and Hernandez will have a hit. So Hernandez goes ahead. He hits this one right past Lamb. Bad pitch by Lamb. He challenged him, and Hernandez decided to hit it back. And now here's Marte. Marte is 0 for 2. 4-0 Mariners here. Strategy roll. I don't think anything's happening. No, Hernandez will stay at first base. Lamb with the pitch. Lamb, 6-6. That's a range play again at the park. Great American, 4-1. And that's a home run to the pull side against the lefty. Marte, though, has a 0. Not happening. Now it's a range play. So Marte is a switch right. So the range play is going to left field to the pull. So that's going to fly ball to left, and that's going to Duvall. Duvall's range is a 4. And he won't make the play, and that is going to be that's an automatic double when a range play fails on a home run check. The pitchers still have to try, the runners still have to try to score. With 2 outs, pitcher, base runner 2, double to left, -2 is a 0. Hernandez is going to hold at third. So no way Hernandez can score, but he will hold at third base, and that's a double for Marte. On a failed range check on a failed range play on a home run check, that's an automatic double. You don't roll for single or double. David Vega and Joel Turney join us here at Great American Ballpark. So runners at second and third now. Here's Seager. Lamb trying to get out of this inning. He just can't do it, as Duvall couldn't make the play out there. Strategy rolls are still on, and that's a 5, nothing happening. Lamb will go ahead and pitch. Lamb, 3-3, strikeout 9, cold strike 3 on Seager. He got him, and that'll retire the side. Strikeout number 4 for Lamb. 3 runs on 5 hits, 2 home runs, one by Leonis Martin and one by Cruz, as we go to the bottom of the 4th, and it's 4-0 Mariners. King Felix, He will get back on the mound. Leading off for Cincy will be Billy Hamilton. He's 1-for-1. He got a base hit his first time up. Let's see here. Doug, what do you call here? 1956? What about 1956 there, Doug Hunt? What is the earliest season for inside pitch? You can look it up. 1956 is the earliest season that Chris has done. He has not done any seasons before that. Mostly because he doesn't have pitch by pitch information in retro sheet, because that's what he uses. Okay. You know what he uses for his for the Voris McCracken dip system. Okay. He would like to do some seasons before then, but right now he's concentrating on the 90s and the rest of the 2000s. He wants to get those done first because that information is available. Baseball with the Demos joins us here at Great American Ballpark. Martin. You know what? I'm calling it Martin. No, Martin is right. King Felix. 1-2. Range play at the park. Great American. 5-5. That's a home run to center field. Against the righty, though, Hamilton needs a 1. That's a 19. No range play. Now, there's a range play center field of Martin, or Leonis Martin, I guess I pronounce it. His range is a 3. He's going to make the catch out there near the wall, out number 1. That'll be a fly out to center as Leonis Martin goes ahead and makes the catch, and that's 1 down. Nice play by him out there in center. That was a range play at the park, but projected for home run first. Coruscant joins us here at the ballpark of Great Americans. Here's Holt. Holt is 0-for-1. 4-0 Mariners here, bottom of the 4th inning. Hernandez, 5-1. That's at the park. Great American, 4-4. Ground ball to first, and Lee will get to that one, taking himself 2 down. The very dangerous Votto, who a lot of people think belong in the Hall of Fame. As I said, I sometimes think I can maybe put it on credit cards. I'm not 100% sure he'll get there. Vita Productions joins us here at Great American Ballpark. So 1919 is probably out of the question. No, and the reason why I'm going to say that is he may find a substitute for the dip system, all right, for inside pitch later. It is not out of the question. And I mentioned that 1919 would be a great dead ball season to do, specifically for the Black Sox. But he's concentrating on the rest of the 90s and the 2000s. Right now, 1919 is only available from Fall Classic. APA, of course, has that as well. APA has it. There may be somebody else that has it, but I'm not 100% sure. But I know APA and Fall Classic definitely have those seasons. That season. Hernandez, 6-4. Home run result against the righty. Votto needs a 14. That's an 11, and the Reds just got on the board. Kaboom! That ball is high, that ball is deep, and that ball is gone. Home run, Joey Votto. And the Reds get on the board finally, as Votto goes ahead and hits a blast. It's 4-1. So a solo shot by Votto as Hernandez makes a mistake. And now the batter is Phillips. And Phillips is 0-for-1. 2 outs still in the bottom of the 4th. Now a 4-1 Mariners lead. Hernandez, 5-2. Error on a throw. Phillips, 4-6, and against the righty, that is going to be an infield single. Picked up by second baseman Cano. His error rating is a 1, and he'll hold on to it, and Phillips will be safe at first. So he will be safe, no error on a throw. It's an automatic infield single. Cano decides to hold on to it, knowing he had no chance. And the Reds are not done yet. Here is Suarez. Suarez is 0-for-1. Phillips on it first. Fall Classic is an excellent game, Texags. It's an excellent game, Texag 75. I will not bash it. Because there's no need to bash it. it just wasn't for me. But for people that do play it and the people that live by it, such as Tony Porter at Cards and Dice, okay, and ID Jester who loves the game, hey, go for it. Fall Classic is an excellent system. Strategy roll, and that is a 2. Phillips gets the steal sign, but he's not going to go. You don't want to run yourself out of the inning. Hernandez will, well, but then again, let's see, 13 plus 2 is 15. The catcher, Ionetta, a 0. Nah. With as evil as the D20 is, nah. Hernandez, 6-4. Home run result. Suarez needs an 8. The 20 is high. Suarez, 2-2, but he is going to smack a double into right field. The Reds are trying to come back. Double to right. Phillips, base running rating of 2 with 2 outs of 3. Double to right, -1, a 1-2. Does Phillips score? No, he holds a third. Right fielder Nelson Cruz guns that ball in there. And Brandon Phillips will hold at third base. They do not get the run in. And now gives up a chance for Duvall. So runners at second and third now on a double. And Duvall the batter, and he's 0 for 1. 2 outs still in the bottom of the fourth. Now King Felix having a problem getting out of an inning. Strategy. Nothing on the 10. Fernandez will pitch. Hernandez, 2-1, strikeout 9, and he got him. And the inning is over. Strikeout number 2 for King Felix. 1 run on 3 hits. A solo bomb by Joey Votto gets the Reds on the board. It's 4-1 after 4. Kurt Bergler does a lot of Fall Classic games. Yes, he does, and does them very well. Although I love Kurt Bergler, and he is a master at it, if you really want to watch Fall Classic totally in, if you really want to see how Fall Classic works 100%, to me, really, there's nobody better than Tony Porter. He is the best at Fall Classic. He is the guy you check with, really. He is the fall. If I'm the inside pitch guru, he's the Fall Classic baseball guru, as my basement media productions will call me. We go to the top of the 5th. Robinson Cano leads off for the M's. He's 0 for 2. Lamb can pitch to 23 batters, so 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. He can pitch to 3 more batters before he tires. He is due to bat third in the bottom of the 5th. They're going to let him pitch. Lamb, 3-6. That's a blank. Cano, 4-1. And that's a ground out to first base. Taken care of there by Votto. 1 away. And deep drive baseball, yes. And, of course, he does love APA, but he likes old school APA. He loves APA, he does, but he prefers old school APA. He likes basic, straight, basic APA. He likes that. He prefers old school basic. And of course, but then again, when it comes to APA, as good as Tony Porter is, there's only one guy. Actually, I'm sorry, there is only one guy you check for APA, and that's APA Bryant. Cruz is the batter, and he got a bomb his last time up. He's 1 for 2, and APA Chatter, I should say. But I watch APA Bryant pretty much religiously. He's excellent. Lamb, 1-6. That's at the park. Great American, 3-6. And that's going to be a single plus to left field. Cruz rounding first. He's got to try for second. Base runner 2. Left fielder Duvall, -1 arm. He gets the second on a 1. And he'll hold it at first base. Duvall throws it in fast. And that'll be a single for Cruz, and he'll stay right where he is. Here's Lee. Lee has a home run tonight. He's 1 for 2. So far, Great American Ballpark is acting like a launching pad like it usually does. Strategy. Nothing happening. Cruz stays put. Lamb will pitch. Lamb, 6-1. That's at the park. Great American, 1-5. And that is a blank. We have a rare play with men on. 34, if runner on first, single to right field with the runner attempting to go to third on a close play, which there is a runner on first. Roll 1d6 versus base runner plus right fielder arm. If higher, runner out, otherwise safe. Check injuries to runner and third baseman. Okay, well, Cruz has a base running rating of 2. It's hit the right field, and that is Holt, and that is a 0. So on a 1 or a 2, Cruz will be safe, and that is a 4, and he is going to be out. He is going to be out. Now we got to check for injuries. Cruz has an injury rating of 1. A 1 or a 2, he's okay. And he's not. Cruz is going to come out of the game. The third baseman is Suarez, and his injury rating is a 0. A 1, 2, or 3, he's okay. And he is. So Eugenio Suarez says, I'm okay, but the Mariners just lost Nelson Cruz for the rest of the game. It is a single. Dae-Ho Lee will wind up on first base. That is 2 outs. But that'll be it for Cruz. That will be it for Cruz. So he is out of the game, and he is in right field. So I need to bring in a new right fielder for the Mariners. So give me a chance. Give me a second here. As Cruz is out first, and Lee gets the base hit. Chris Iannetta is the next batter. And we need a right fielder, and it is going to be... That's going to be Sean, I think, or is it going to be Seth Smith? It's going to be Seth Smith, I think. Seth Smith has the most at bats. I'll put him in. So he will take over in right field. So Seth Smith will take over for Cruz. So timeout for a substitution. He is a 3-0 plus 1. So I do have to change the infield, the helper. So Smith will take over in right field for Cruz. And a timeout, and that was right field, right? So right field plus 1. So that is done. And plus 1 is plus 3, plus 2, 0. Plus 3, plus 2, 0. Okay. Iannetta. So after all that happens, we get back to the ball game. So Leon at first, now 2 outs. Lamb is tired, but they're going to try to see if he can get this inning out of here. There are now 2 outs. Iannetta is 1 for 2 with a single. Strategy roll, and that is a 5. Lee will stay put. Lamb will pitch to Iannetta. Fans here at Great American hoping for a good pitch. Lamb, 4-3 against the righty. Walk, and the 15 is going to be ball 4. So he walks Iannetta. And now the batter's Gutierrez. Gutierrez 1 for 2. And they're going to think, and they're still going to go with him, see if he can get out the inning. But right now, if he gives up a hit, he gives up a run, he's out of there. So here in the top of the 5th inning, 4-1 Mariners. Runners at first and second. Gutierrez now at the plate. Strategy, nothing on the 4. Lee at second, Iannetta at first. Lamb sets up with the pitch. Lamb, 5-1, strikeout 6. He'll get him, struck him out, and he will get out of the jam. Strikeout number 5 for Lamb, who gets out of the jam. I made a rhyme. No runs, 2 hits, a walk. An injured player, as Nelson Cruz is now out for the rest of the game. Seth Smith will take his spot. We go to the bottom of the 5th. It's still 4-1 in favor of the M's. King Felix back on the mound. Ivan DeJesus leads off for the Natty. He's 0 for 1. King Felix with the pitch. King Felix, 1-6, strikeout 6. He got him easily, struck him out. Strikeout number 3 for the King. 1 down. The next batter is Barnhart. Barnhart's 0 for 1. Hernandez with the pitch. 2-1, strikeout 13. That's high. Barnhart, 4-2, and it's a ground ball to first base handled by Lee, and he'll take it himself for out number 2. That'll be it for John Lamb. He is due to bat next. They will go to the bench and get him out of there. And let's see here. And the Reds need a pinch hitter. And coming on to pinch hit for the Reds is going to be Jay Bruce. 250 average, 33 homers, 99 RBIs. Bruce. You can pretty much hear it from the Great American crowd. So Jay Bruce will bat up against Hernandez here in the bottom of inning 5. Hernandez, 3-6, strikeout 7. He will get Bruce. And that is a 1-2-3 inning. That is strikeout number 4 for King Felix. 4-1 Mariners after 5. Does anyone think Jay Bruce has a good shot at the Hall of Fame? I personally don't think so. I think Jay Bruce, you could probably put in the Hall the very good or at least solid player. I don't know if anybody here thinks that maybe that Jay Bruce should be a Hall of Famer. I don't know. We go to the top of the 6th. Leonis Martin will lead off for the M's. He had a bomb his last time up. He's 1 for 1. Reds need a pitcher, and they got left, right, and switch. And it looks like they're going to go with a lefty here. Although they only have one lefty, and that's Singriani. And he is the closer. So in that case, I'm not going to use the closer. So we're going to go to this guy. Coming on to pitch for the Reds is going to be Blake Wood. 6 wins, 5 losses, save a 3.99 ERA. Wood will come in and try to pitch here for the Reds. As Doug Hunt says, as David Vega says, Bruce, no. And I think he's probably right. Wood will go ahead and pitch to Martin. Wood, 4-4 against the lefty. That's going to be an out, and it's a ground out to second base. Phillips will take care of it for the out. 1 down, and that brings up Hernandez. He will bat again, so he'll use the Seattle pitcher's card. He got a base hit his last time up. He's 1 for 2. You got a 3-run lead, and Hernandez still has plenty in the tank. Let him pitch. Wood, 4-4 against the righty. That's going to be a single right past the pitcher. Wood does the same thing that Lamb did, a mistake on an S1, and Hernandez has his second hit of the game. So King Felix doing it at the plate, not just on the mound. Batter now is Marte. Marte 1 for 3. Infield at double play depth. Taking a strat, nothing happening. Wood will pitch to Marte. Wood, 1-1, strikeout 15, that is high. Marte, 1-4, and it's a single into right field, a base hit. Hernandez, a base runner 1, single to right, +2, a 1-3. He will get to third, and he will. And Marte sees the throw going to third. He's going to put on the Jets. He's going to try to go to second. A 1-3. He makes it, and he does not. He holds back at third, at first. So Marte does get his second hit of the game. And Marte stays right where he is. So now runners at the corners here here in the top of the 6th inning. And now the batter is Seager. Seager is 0 for 3. They go talk to Wood on the mound, says, let me pitch here. So they're going to call infield still a double play depth. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 12. Runners at the corners. 4-1 Mariners, top of the 6th inning. Wood with the pitch. Wood, 5-5, strikeout plus. He'll get him on the 11. And Seager has an 0 for 4 night. 2 outs now for Cano. And Cano is 0 for 3, so he's due for a hit. Wood will be tired after Robinson. Strategy, nothing on the 9. Marte stays where he is. And Hernandez stays at third. Wood sets up and goes ahead and pitches. 1-4, and against the lefty, that is a blank. Cano, 3-3, ground ball right back to Wood. He'll go ahead and take care of it and underhand it to first, and they will get out of the inning. No runs and 2 hits. But the Mariners strand him. We go to the bottom of the 6th as Wood does get out of it. On the mound, taking his throne is King Felix. Billy Hamilton leads off for the Reds. He's 1 for 2 here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Hernandez, a 3-4, strikeout 20, no way. Hamilton, 4-5, fly out to center. And Martin, he will get there, 1 away. Next up is Holt. Holt is 0 for 2. Hernandez, a 1-1, strikeout 5. Got him swinging actually there. He went high, the ball went low, struck him out. And that is the 5th strikeout for Felix, 2 down. And now Votto. Votto gets a nice cheer here from the great American crowd. He hit a bomb his last time up. He's 1 for 2. Does anybody think King Felix Hernandez belongs in the Hall? I still think he's missing something. He had a great career, really, and definitely Hall the very good. I have no problem putting him in that. But does anybody think he's Hall of Fame material? He had injuries and things. I don't know. I think he's just missing something. King Felix, 3-6, strikeout 16 is high. Votto, 5-3, ground ball to first base. And Lee will take it himself, and he'll get the bag and retire the side. Nice job by Felix. 1, 2, 3, go the M's. 4-1 Mariners after 6. I mean, King Felix, he had a good career. He had a great career, really, a solid career. I put him in the Hall of the very good. I just don't know if you guys think he's Hall of Fame material. It's like he's just missing something. I don't know. Yeah, David, I'm like almost a Hall of Famer. I mean, close. He will get votes. I guarantee you he will get votes. I just don't think he gets 75%. Top of the 7th, leading off for the Mariners will be Seth Smith. He's the new right fielder, 249 average, 16 homers, 63 RBIs. He replaces Nelson Cruz, who was hurt. They got left, right, but Wood is tired. The Reds will go to the bullpen here. So they will bring out a righty, and coming on to pitch for the Reds will be J.C. Ramirez. 3 wins, 4 losses, 2 saves, a 4.35 ERA. Ramirez will be the 3rd Reds pitcher. So Ramirez will pitch to Smith. Pitch coming. Ramirez, 2-4. That's a pitcher result. That 17 is too high. Smith, 4-2. It's a fly out to left. And Duvall will get to that. And it's out number 1. Next up is Lee. Lee is 2 for 3 tonight, a home run and a single. If he made the World Series and had more offensive support, the Mariners never hit for him. True that. Very true. Ramirez, 5-5, hit by pitch, 8. Yep, he plunked him. Ouch. Lee will go ahead and trot to first on a hit batter. And that is the first hit batter in the ball game. I have decided to change my that brawl rule a little bit. The brawl rule will still be a warning unless the brawl, that 6 in the rare play where you have the brawl where the 65, the dreaded rare play 65. That will still be a warning unless it is a 3rd hit by pitch. If it is, then the brawl then comes up. So that can actually come up. That still has to be the 3rd hit batter for that brawl to occur. So I'm going to change the rule on that. Instead of having only be 1 time, if it can roll up if there have already been at least 2 hit batters, then it's going to happen. 4-1 here. Lee on it first after the hit batter. Here is Iannetta, and he is 1 for 2, a single and a walk. Infield double play depth strategy is still on. Nothing on the 11. Lee stays put. Ramirez, 2-6. That is a blank. Iannetta, 5-4. Base hit. Right past short. It's a single. Lee is mud, and he'll stay at second base. Lee has absolutely no speed. And now Gutierrez. Gutierrez is 1 for 3. Strategy rolls still. And that's a 19. Nothing happening there. Fans here at Great American hoping that Ramirez can go ahead and get it done. Ramirez, 2-5. Range play. Gutierrez, 3-4. That's a ground ball to first. That ball is hit to Votto. Double play depth. His range is a 2. Nope, it'll be a base hit. And that's going to be a single. So it'll be a single pass. It'll be a single pass first. Lee still does not have the speed, and he will have to hold it third. So Votto comes in there, can't make the play because he was at double play depth, holding a runner on, but the bases are loaded. For Leonis Martin, and he is got a home run tonight. He is 1 for 2, a home run and a walk. They'll let Ramirez pitch to him. Ramirez not tired yet, but he will be after Martin. Still 1 out here in the top of the 7th. Mariners trying to go ahead and blow this open. Strategy. That is a 5. No play. Ramirez goes ahead. And by the way, I should mention, J.C. Ramirez will be on the Los Angeles Angels later in the year. He is on the Reds tonight. I should have mentioned that. What confused me quickly was the red. But J.C. Ramirez will be on the Angels later. Ramirez, 4-1 against the lefty. It is a blank. Martin, 2-2. And against the righty, it's a ground ball to first. That'll be hit to Votto. He'll get this one. He'll tag. Oh, wait a minute. That's right. There's 1 out. It's a ground ball to first. And I did not call infield in or infield. I did not, didn't I? No. Since I did not call it, I did not call infield in, I'm going to assume they would have with the bases loaded here. That's a ground ball to first. So, double play 2, -1 is a 1. So, the only way you can have, the only way they turn a double play is on a 1, a 2 to 5, Lee is out, a 6, the run scores, and Martin is out. That is a 2. So the throw goes to the plate to get Lee, and everybody else will be safe. So Iannetta goes to third, Gutierrez to second, and Martin to first, 2 outs, as the throw comes to the plate to get Lee. So that will be a fielder's choice. Ramirez is now tired. The question is now Felix Hernandez, does he bat? He is 2 for 3 tonight. Hernandez can still pitch to 5 more batters. This is a game at the National League ballpark. I kind of think the Mariners would take him out here and bring in a batter that can bring in the runs. And I think that's what they would do here at a National League ballpark and not try and hope that Hernandez would get hurt. Although he only had 25 starts in 2016. But I think that is what the Mariners would do. Does anybody agree with me? Do you think they would let him bat? I don't think so. I think they would pull him here in the 7th in an interleague game in 2016. I'm pretty sure they would. I wonder if anyone agrees with me there. Does anybody agree with me to pull him and bring in a pinch hitter? I just think it makes sense here. Even though, okay, Coruscant agrees with me, I'll take it. That'll be it for Hernandez. They're not going to let him bat, although he is 2 for 3 tonight. But that's mostly because the pitchers made mistakes. Mariners are going to go to the bench. And coming on to pinch hit will be Nori Aoki. 283 average, 4 homers, 28 RBIs. Aoki will go ahead and bat. J.C. Ramirez is tired. And he is not due to bat until the 5th inning. So they're going to take him out. And the Reds will go to the bullpen and probably bring in another pitcher here. And that's exactly what they will do. And coming on to pitch for the Reds will be Ross Ohlendorf. 5 wins, 7 losses, 2 saves, a 4.66 ERA. Ohlendorf's mission just to try to get some outs here. So here is Ross Ohlendorf, and he'll go up against Aoki. 2 outs. Infield is now back. Reds trying to keep it a 4-1 game. Strategy. Nothing on the 7. Ohlendorf will pitch to Aoki. Very dangerous batter. Ohlendorf. 5-5. Home run chance. Lefty. 1-7. The 9 is good. Aoki needs a 3. A 1-3. This is a grand salami. No. 1-2. And he grounds it to short. Getting up there is De Jesus. He's got it. Throws to second to get Martin, and the inning is over. Oh, Aoki thought he might have had a grand slam, but he's going to fall short. No runs, 2 hits, and a hit batter. But the Mariners strand the bases loaded. But Aoki just unable to get it as Ohlendorf went ahead and just served up a meatball. But that was all they could do. We are at the 7th inning stretch. Sing, take me out to the ball game. I'll be right back. Don't forget, we got 10-minute ticker coming up after tonight's game. Our next game will be tomorrow night, Friday Night Baseball, and that date will be May 24th. We will be taking our first trip to U.S. Cellular Field as the Cleveland Indians will take on the Chicago White Sox. So all you Indians fans, your Indians are on the board. It'll be Josh Tomlin going for the Indians against Chris Sale of the White Sox. And we know how much of a strikeout pitcher he was. So we take our first trip to U.S. Cellular Field as the Indians will take on the White Sox tomorrow night for Friday Night Baseball here on the network. So definitely you don't want to miss the Tribe and the Chi Sox that is tomorrow night. Leading off for the Reds in the bottom of the 7th will be Brandon Phillips. He is 1 for 2. They got right coming up. So the Mariners will go to the bullpen. And they are going to go with, coming on to pitch for the Mariners, they don't want to bring in the closer yet, so they will go with Nick Vincent. 4 wins, 4 losses, 3 saves, a 3.73 ERA. Vincent will be on there to pitch to Brandon Phillips. Bottom of the 7th, 4-1. Vincent with the pitch. Vincent, 4-1. That's a pitcher result. That 9 is going to be an out, and it'll be a fly out to center. Getting over there will be Martin, and he'll make the catch for out number 1. Here's Suarez. Suarez 1 for 2 with a double. Vincent with the pitch. Vincent, 3-3, strikeout 12. Cold strike 3 on Suarez. It was right off the black, and they call him out. Struck him out, 2 down. As Brian Pedersen here joins us here at Great American Ballpark. Just went through a severe thunderstorm and tornado warning. Well, I hope you didn't get, well, I'm glad, Brian, everything's okay. I hope you didn't get twisted. Is that a bad pun right now and that kind of thing? Bottom of the second, 2 outs. Here is Duvall, and Duvall is 0 for 2. Vincent with the pitch. Vincent, 2-2 against the righty, strikeout plus. That's an 11. Adam Duvall swings at a bad pitch, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3, go the Reds. Mariners taking care of business 4-1 after 7. Top of the 8th inning, Ohlendorf, and he can pitch 4 more batters, and they're going to let him pitch, I think. You might as well let him pitch here. Top of the order for the Mariners, it will be Ketel Marte, and he is 2 for 4, a single and a double. Question is Ohlendorf going to pitch to him? Switch left. No, he won't. Ohlendorf, well, the only thing is, the only lefty I got for the Reds in this game is Cingrani, and he really is the closer. We're in the 8th inning. I guess in this situation, you know what? I guess you do go with him in this case. Ohlendorf's going to come out of the game, and coming on to pitch for the Reds will be Tony Cingrani. 2 wins, 5 losses, 17 saves, a 4.14 ERA. The only lefty they have in the bullpen, they're going to use him now. Ketel Marte leads off. He is 2 for 4, a single and a double. Top of the 8th, 4-1 Mariners. Cingrani, 4-6 against the switch right. That's a blank. Marte, 3-3, fly out to left. Duvall will get to it, and he'll glove it. 1 away. Next up is Seager. Seager 0 for 4, so you kind of think he's due. Cingrani, 3-4, range play. Seager, 2-5, line out to first. Votto, range of 3, he leaps, and he'll make the catch. 2 outs. Nice play by Votto. 2 down. And now here's Cano, and Cano is 0 for 4. Cingrani goes ahead and deals. Cingrani, 2-2 against the lefty. It's a blank. Cano, 2-6, fly out to left field. Duvall's going to get there again, and he will put it away and retire the side. Nice job by Cingrani, and we'll go to the bottom of the 8th. Ivan DeJesus leads off for the Reds. He is 0 for 3. Nick Vincent is going to pitch. He can pitch to 2 more batters before he tires. So Nick Vincent will come on to pitch against DeJesus. Actually, I'm sorry, 1 more batter he can pitch before he tires. And they're going to let him pitch. So Vincent will stay out there against DeJesus. Bottom of the 8th, 4-1 Mariners. Vincent, 2-2 against the righty. Strikeout plus that 20. Believe it or not, that's going to miss. DeJesus becomes an 18. Plus 1 is a 19. DeJesus, 1-5, and he leads off with a double to right field. The ballpark saves DeJesus' bacon, and he'll go ahead and wind up at second with a leadoff double. So he'll hold at second base. The batter now is Barnhart. He's 0 for 2. Vincent is tired, but they're going to see if he can get a little bit going more here. DeJesus on at second base, or will they let him bat? You know what? I don't think so. That's going to be it for Vincent. Instead, the Mariners have decided that will do it. And we will go ahead, and the Mariners will go to the bullpen. And they are going to bring in a lefty here, and it will be Vidal Nuno. 1 win, 1 loss, no saves, a 3.53 ERA. Vidal Nuno will pitch to Barnhart here and turn him around. Nobody out, bottom of the 8th, 4-1 Mariners. Strategy, nothing on the 8. Actually, I don't know why I'm rolling a strategy. Strategy rolls her off. Pitcher versus batter. Nuno, 1-2, that's at the park. Great American, 2-3. It's a single plus to right field. It's a base hit. DeJesus will automatically come in to score. Barnhart has to try for second. Base runner 2. Right fielder arm. Smith +1. A 1-3. Barnhart gets the second, and he does not. It's a 6. Here comes the throw by Seth Smith. The throw coming into second, a 1 or a 2. Barnhart is out. And he is. He tries to take second base. Smith guns it right there, and Tucker Barnhart is tagged out. Not very good base running. That will go as a single. The run will score. It's 4-2 now. But Barnhart, trying to go ahead and be a little greedy, got thrown out by Seth Smith. What a play by Smith to get him out. 1 down. And that could probably killed a rally. 1 away. We'll see a pinch hitter for Cingrani as he is done. And coming on for the Reds is going to be Zach Cozart. 252 average, 60 homers, 50 RBIs in 16. Vidal Nuno will now pitch to Cozart here with 1 out in the bottom of the 8th. What a big base running mistake by Tommy Barnhart. Don't know what he was thinking on that one. Nuno with the pitch. Nuno, 5-5, strikeout 4. He got Cozart. 2 away. And now here's Hamilton. Hamilton is 1 for 3. 2 outs here. Nuno goes ahead and deals. Nuno, 3-4. That is a blank. Hamilton, 6-5. Ground ball to third. That'll be handled by Seager. He will get it. Pumps once and throws to first and retires his side. 1 run on 2 hits, but a big base running mistake by Tucker Barnhart, trying to take second, and Seth Smith gunned him right down. A 1 or a 2 is what he needed to get him, and he did. And that is it. 4-2 Mariners after 8. Top of the 9th now. Leading off for the M's will be Seth Smith, and he gets a few boos from the crowd. But hey, you know, he went ahead and did his job. Reds need a pitcher. They got left, right coming up. And let's see who the Reds are going to bring on to pitch. And coming on to pitch for the Reds is going to be Caleb Cotham. No wins, 3 losses, no saves. A 7.40 ERA. He's going to get the call here. So Caleb Cotham will pitch to Seth Smith. And he is now the 6th Reds pitcher. 4-2 now. The game at least is a little closer. Cotham, 2-5. Strikeout 14. That misses. Smith, 6-3. Ground out to first. Votto will get there. 1 away. Next up is Lee. Lee is 2 for 3. A home run, a single, and got hit by a pitch. Cotham will go ahead and pitch. 5-1. That is a blank. Lee, 3-1. Base hit. Slapped into left. And Lee gets his 3rd hit of the game today, so he's having a good game. And next up is Iannetta. Iannetta is 2 for 3, 2 singles. Infield double play. Strategy rolls are off. Pitcher versus batter. Caught him with the pitch. Caught him. 3-3. Strikeout 9. Got him looking. Nice pitch by Cottam. As Iannetta should have swung at that one. It was right there. And he gets the K. 2 away. And now can Gutierrez bring in Lee? Cottam. Getting some help from the Great American crowd. Had a rough year in 2016, but at least he's trying to try to at least get something here for the Reds in this game. Caught him. 5-5. That is a blank. Gutierrez. 6-5. That's a ground ball to short. Nice job. De Jesus will get it. Throws to second to get Lee, and the inning is over. Nice job by Caleb Cottam. No runs and a hit. 4-2 M's. But will we see some ninth inning magic? Anything is possible here at inside pitch. Bottom of the ninth inning. New pitcher for the Mariners. They will bring in the closer. And that, of course, was that year Steve Cishek. 4 wins, 6 losses, 25 saves, a 2.81 ERA. Cishek trying to get the save. But he'll have to face the meat of the Reds' order. Tyler Holt leads off for the Reds. And he is 0 for 3. He will. And Holt, is he going to bat? The answer is, let's see, Holt is what? He's in right field? No. Holt's going to come out of the game. And coming on to pinch hit for the Reds since it's the ninth inning is going to be Steve Selski. 314 average, 2 homers, 7 RBIs. He will take over in right field if this game goes any further. Cishek will go ahead and pitch to Selski. Cishek, 2-2 against the righty. It's a blank. Selski, 5-3, base hit right past third. The tying run coming to the plate. So Selski comes on there and gets it done. And he goes to first. He is in right field, so 3-0. As he will take over for Holt. So Steve Selski on it first, and now the batter is Joey Votto. Votto is 1 for 3. He has a home run tonight, and Cishek knows he's got to pitch to him. Infield a double play depth. Reds fans now on their feet, hoping Joey Votto can get it done. Great American Ballpark now a little bit louder. No strategy roll. Cishek will lead off, and here comes the pitch. Cishek, 3-5 against the lefty. Home run result. Votto against the righty needs a 14, and I don't believe it. It's a 16. Votto, 2-1, and against the righty, it's a ground ball to second. 3-2-3. Shortstop pivot. Marte a 0, a 1-3. It's a double play. They got it. 2 outs. Joey Votto misses a game-tying home run by 2 and grounds out into a 4-6-3 2 away. Stadium barfs. Blech. 2 away. Votto misses it by 2. Holy cow. Votto can't believe it. It was right there. And now with 2 outs, the last chance for the Natty is Brandon Phillips as Steeler fan joins us here at Great American Ballpark. Phillips is 1 for 3 as Joey Votto misses a game-tying home run by 2. Cishek will go ahead, try to get the save. Here comes the windup and the pitch. Cishek, 1-4, range play. Phillips, 2-1. That's a fly ball to right field. Going after it is Smith. His range is a 3. That's a 3. He's going to race over there. He's going to race hard. He's going to put out his glove. Pow! It gets in there. It drops in. That's your game. Mariners will pull it off here against the Reds. 4-2. And Joey Votto is in the dugout, and he is breaking a few bats. Stadium barfs again. Yeah. No runs and a hit for the Reds. Cishek breathes a sigh of relief as Votto just misses that. A game-tying home run, and then Phillips goes ahead and flies out to right. The Mariners will take a 4-2 win. And I'm pretty sure that when Brian B. or Big Clue watch this game, they are going to say, rigged. Final line score coming up. Wow, what a way to lose. What a way. Just missed it. And you wonder why I love inside pitch so much. For the Mariners, 4 runs on 14 hits and no errors. For the Reds, 2 runs on 7 hits and no errors. The winning pitcher is King Felix Hernandez. He will get the win. And Lamb and John and I'm sorry here. And John Lamb will take the loss. And Steve Cishek will get the save. Vincent and Nuno do get a couple of holds. Unbelievable that Cishek pitched him one, and Votto just did not get enough wood on it. Wow. But we are not done yet. 10-minute ticker coming right up. Wow, I can't believe he just missed that by 2. I said to myself, oh boy, we're going to extra innings. Remember, I'll tell you guys, here's the one thing, okay? When I see something like that, I don't look at the D20 until I look. I don't know what the D20 reads when the dice are just rolled. I just look at the D6s. I do not look at the D20 until I have to look at it. So I did not know that was not a home run until I looked, until I saw the 16. I had no idea that he did not hit that until I actually saw it. It is time for the 10-minute ticker, brought to you by FastScore Baseball. So, starting with May 21st, let's see how we're doing in the majors as we begin the second schedule block. Baltimore at the Angels. Orioles 864, that is 8. Angels 645, and that is 4, and that's a win for the O's. Cleveland at Boston. Indians 1443, and that is 6. Red Sox 1533, and that is 5. That will be a win for the Tribe. Kansas City at the White Sox. Royals 532, that is 3. White Sox 316, and that is 1. That is a win for the Royals. Tampa Bay at Detroit. Tampa Bay 525 and 2 runs. Tigers 12-15, and that is also 2 runs. They will tie. Tampa Bay rolls a 3. -4 is -1. Detroit rolls a 4. +2 is 6. That will be a win for the Tigers. Texas at Houston. Rangers 1132, and that is 4. Astros 1942, and that is 6, and that is a win for the Stros. Toronto at Minnesota. Blue Jays 2014, and that is 3. Twins 654, and that is 5. A win for the Twins. Yankees at the Athletics. Yankees 722, and that is 2. Athletics 351, and that is 4. A win for the A's. The Mariners do beat the Reds 4-2. Washington at the Marlins. Nationals 542, and that is 3. Marlins 552, and that is 4. That's a win for the Marlins. And I would like to state the Miami Marlins at this minute are in first place in the National League East. Brewers and the Mets. Brewers 324, and that is 2. Mets 642, and that is 4. And my Mets get a happy recap. Atlanta and Philadelphia. Braves 1553, and that is 7. Phillies 1166, that's 10. A win for the Phils. Rockies and the Pirates. Rockies 15-36, that's 5. Pirates 11-32, and that's 4, and that's a win for the Rockies. They're actually playing some pretty good ball. Dodgers and the Padres. Dodgers 10-34, and that is 4. Padres 6-56, that is 6, a win for the Friars. Cubs and the Giants, 2 division leaders fighting each other. Cubs 13-62, and that is 8. Giants 3-52, and that is 4. That will be a win for the Cubbies. Diamondbacks and the Cardinals. Snakes 13-51, and that is 6. Redbirds 16-43, and that is also 6. They will tie. Snakes roll a 4 plus 0. Redbirds roll a 6 minus 1 is 5. The Redbirds will win it. On to May 22nd, Baltimore and the Angels. Baltimore 11-61, and that is 7. Angels 12-45, and that is 6. That's a win for the Angels. The Orioles lead that division right now. Baltimore, it could be a tough out in the postseason if they get there. Cleveland at Boston. Indians 7-66, that is 9. Red Sox are slumping. 13-51, and that is 6. That's another win for the Tribe. Another loss for the Red Sox. They're slumping a little bit. Kansas City and the White Sox. Royals 7-46, and that is 5. White Sox 7-33, and that is 3. And that's a win for the Royals. Tampa Bay and the Tigers. Rays 12-63, and that is 8. Tigers 9-51, that is 5, and that will be a win for the Rays. Rangers at the Astros. Rangers 11-65, and that is 9. Astros 7-55, and that is 6. The Rangers will win that game. Toronto at Minnesota. Blue Jays 17-41, and that is 6. Twins 10-54, and that is also 6. They will tie. Blue Jays roll a 5, minus 1 is 4. Minnesota rolls a 2, minus 2 is 0. And that will be a win for the Blue Jays as the Twins continue to play some very bad baseball. Yankees at Oakland. Yankees 13-24, that is 3. Oakland 8-36, and that's 4. The A's will give the Yankees a loss. Mariners and the Reds. Mariners 26-52, and that is 9. The Reds, though, at 10-61, that's 7. That's a rarity that the higher dice roll loses to a lower dice roll, but the Mariners have a 26 versus 10. That game will go to the Mariners as well. Washington and the Marlins. Nationals 8-54, and that is 6. Marlins 3-46, and that, what did I say here? What was it? 8-54? Let me just make sure. 8-54. That is 6. Okay. Marlins 3-46, and that is 4. That will be a win for the Nationals. Brewers and the Mets. Brewers 2-55, and that is 4. Mets 8-14, and that's 1. And no happy recap there. Braves and the Phillies. Braves 8-36. That's 4 runs. Phillies 13-66. That's 11. The Phils will win another one. Dodgers and the Padres. Dodgers struggling a bit. Dodgers 12-11. That is going to be 0. Friars 4-46. And that is 4. Another win for the Friars. Dodgers having some issues. Cubs and the Giants. Cubs 6-26, and that is 3. Giants 2-56, and that is 5. A win for the G-Men. Diamondbacks and the Cardinals. Diamondbacks 13-36, and that is 5. Cardinals 13-21, that is 3. And that's a win for the Snakes. On to May 23rd, Cleveland and the White Sox. We have these two tomorrow. They have a doubleheader tonight. Game 1, Cleveland 11-62. That's 7. White Sox 860, 862. That is also 7. They will tie. That's weird. 1162 is 7, yep. And 862 is 7. They will tie. How about that? Cleveland rolls a 4. Plus 1 is 5. White Sox roll a 1 plus 0. And the Indians will win the first game. Game number 2. Cleveland 1865. And that is 11. White Sox 1936. And that is 6. And the Indians will take both games. Philadelphia at Detroit. Phillies 1033. That is 4. Tigers 1155. That is 7. A win for the Cats. Kansas City at Minnesota. Royals 1241. And that is 5. Twins 624. And that is 2. These Twins are they're pretty bad. Oakland at Seattle. Athletics 831, and that's 3. Mariners 514, that's 1. The A's will get a win. Angels and the Rangers. Angels 1213, and that's 2. Texas 843, and that's 4. The Rangers will get the win. Reds and the Dodgers. Reds minus 235, and that is 2. Dodgers 1023, and that is 3, and that's a barely they make 3, but the Dodgers will beat the Reds. The Reds lose 3 straight tonight. Tampa Bay at Miami. Rays 1153, and that is 6. Marlins 626, and that is 3. The Rays will get the victory there in the Battle of Florida. Colorado at Pittsburgh. Rockies 1656. And that's 8. Pirates 22-23. Ain't gonna be enough though. That's 5. That'll be a win for the Rockies. Padres and the Giants. Padres 266. That is 8. Giants 312. That's 0. And the Friars will win another game. Cubs and the Cardinals. Cubs 1243. And that is 5. Cardinals 721, and that is 2. That is a win for the Cubbies. Mets and the Nationals. Mets 961, and that is 7. Nationals 736, and that is 4. And my Mets will have 2 out of 3 happy recaps. That is your 10-minute ticker. If your team won tonight, congratulations. If they didn't, there's always tomorrow. Tomorrow will be May 24th. We will be at U.S. Cellular Field as the Cleveland Indians will take on the Chicago White Sox. Josh Tomlin will go for the Indians, and Chris Sale goes for the White Sox. That's a pretty good matchup, I think. So for all you Tribe fans, your Indians are on the board. I'm pretty sure you're not going to want to miss that. Indians, White Sox, Tomlin and Sale. Be there or be square. Brian Patterson, Steeler fan. Frank Rosank, Coruscant, Clee baseball fan. Texag 75, David Vega, Doug Hunt, V-Dub Productions. And let's see here, Joel Turney. And let's see, Dwayne Martz, Philip Reynolds, Jeremy Brooks. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Please leave a like on your way out through the X-ray machines. Subscribe if you've not done so, and make sure you hit the bell. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay smart, stay strong. We'll see you guys tomorrow night. A nice win for the Mariners tonight. Reds tried to make it interesting, come up a little short. Mariners over the Reds, 4-2. We'll see you guys tomorrow night.